the Pod Network Entertainment.
The views, thoughts, and opinions expressed on this program are the speaker's own. The material and information presented here is for general information and entertainment purposes only. This program might include strong images or language and may not be suitable for all audiences. This podcast was mainly created for fun and entertainment, and because we're the only podcast that has a big enough bravado to talk about all these. Viewer discretion is advised.
So guys, if you guys don't know, to everyone, at the time of recording, I got married last week. Obviously, Ingrid and Bobby were there. Ingrid hosted the event. She was the master of the ceremony. And yeah, I got married. So yeah, and the Polaroid actually is like, it's framed in our room. I was supposed to show you, Bobby. So like, I totally forgot. But yeah, it's there. So I got married last week, and as much as it was magical and I shed a lot of tears kasi ako yung mas iyakin sa aming dalawa, there were, because I am like, and they give me such a hard time too. To watch the SDE, I was crying.
First time ko makita, umiyak si you.
Yeah, I was crying in every single, like, not every single frame, pero like there was a time when I was talking to my mom and I was crying. There was a time where we did the reveal with Ali and then I cried. After, like, when she marched dun sa aisle, I also cried. So there were a lot of things like that. Saw my best friend also crying, so shout out to Shane. It was really funny.
I was so happy you cried while Ali was walking. I was like, yes.
Binibidyohan ka namin, by the way. Sorry. Alam ko sinabi niya ba mag-take ng video.
Alam mo, yeah, that was true. Can I just say, as a story to everyone who's tuned in, Ingrid said to everyone, I know we all want to capture the experience or the wedding, pero let's not take photos using our phones, please. And then I see Ingrid. It's like, like this.
I mean, I wanted to capture your reaction kay Ali. Hello.
I took a video of you screaming.
It was really funny. So, so it was really fun, you know. It's like, you know, obviously it's a once in a lifetime thing. We both planned for it to be that way. And there's a lot of things that happens during a wedding, and as much as we were so excited about things, we couldn't wait for it to be over. Ingrid, during that time, it's like she kept on checking on me. Are you okay? Are you guys okay? I was like, no.
Grabe, sobrang ngarag ka na nun. Awang-awa na ako.
I so wanted to be over. You know, I had makeup during that time.
Yep.
And like, I kind of hate that I had makeup. Kasi pinapawisan lang din ako because I was wearing, like, you know, this 3-piece.
Yeah.
It was like fucking horrible. So I wanted to ask you, because you guys both attended. Oh, Bobby, by the way, that's your first wedding, diba?
First wedding.
Yeah, so I'm glad I'm your first. That sounds wrong, but okay.
Whoa, you're married. Chill.
So, as a topic, because like I know Ingrid's have attended a ton. I've attended a ton of weddings too. What's the most hassle thing you experience in a wedding? You don't have to name which wedding, obviously, right? But I was like, let's go with Bobby first because it's your first wedding. It's my wedding. What was the most hassle thing na naramdaman mo during that time? Was it waiting for food?
No. I was worried for you guys. Kasi, nung wala kayo, bumagsak yung ano, yung sa
the veil. Wala, kami yung first na nandun. So yung parang reveal, biglang hinangin. So parang sabi ko, kuya, wala bang sandbox dyan? Kasi normally dapat may sandbox for the wait. Kasi pag dumating na yung bride, mahirap na, ganyan.
Paano pag nabagsakan si Anne? Tapos, alam mo yun.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
I didn't even know that happened. Really?
Yeah. I was a bit concerned kasi kami yung first na nandun ni Bobs. Tapos ayun. I mean, they managed to fix it.
Yeah, I didn't tell you during the wedding because other than it's stressful, I wanted it to tell it in the podcast.
I think the most stressful thing was, yun nga, thinking about you guys and because like everyone was asking you things, right?
Yeah.
So, ayun.
And that's how it is, right? Like those weddings, you know, to be honest with you, half of the things that happened there I couldn't remember. Literally half. It's like there were ninongs and ninangs na like, oh, hi, hello, they were the most important people, obviously, probably next to us and the parents, right? So ninongs and ninangs I can remember. Every other thing I couldn't. Like the only thing I remember of you and me talking, Ingrid, was when you asked us, "Are you guys okay?" Yun lang yung naaalala ko during that time. I can't remember shit, man. I was so tired. We were so sleepy. We woke up so early, especially Ali. And she had to endure like 5 fucking hours of makeup. 5 hours.
Yeah.
Fucking wild. I can't
Ali
get
pretty.
through that.
Yeah, she looks so beautiful.
She was so beautiful. Yeah, the most beautiful girl there.
Of course.
So, yeah, is that like the most hassle, Bobby? Can you think of anything?
My hassle was just empath. Being an empath. Kasi na parang nagkakagulo na rin sa program in a way. Na parang, it's like, but Nuna
Not
has
at
to
all
host.
Ingrid's fault.
Well,
Not at
of
all
course,
Ingrid's
not at
fault.
all.
It's like, it's totally us. It's like, and
Nagkakanya-kanya
this
kasi
was
yung mga tao. So parang,
Yun nga.
ano yung gagawin ko?
last minute. It's like, our wedding was, I think, our wedding was Thursday next week, kunwari. We messaged Ingrid Tuesday this week. Like, hey, can you maybe host our wedding? I already knew I was gonna ask you. I just didn't know how.
Okay.
And then, like, nagkataon lang na malapit na kasi siya. So, wala na akong choice. I was always gonna ask Ingrid to host. But, because obviously, like, I didn't know how. I knew she had the experience and whatnot. And she hosts the show. So, I can trust her with how to make things entertaining and everything. And then she did, like, the entire thing, like, in one day. And we were so happy. Then I was like, okay na to. This is good. Like, we don't have to make it fancy. Because, like, if you guys know us on a personal level, Ali and I, we're not really, it's like, flamboyant in any sort of capacity. If we were able to decide for us, like, we would have just gotten married without anyone knowing. Tapos, like, we have, like, my tito as our witness lang. Ganun lang siya.
But that was your initial plan, di ba? Na it was just supposed to be like a very intimate thing. So, I mean,
It's true.
I'm glad that you guys invited us because that was like that was like the chillest wedding I've ever attended.
Right?
And it was nice because, apparently it was just so close-knit and it felt so
Yeah, it was so personal.
Yeah, very personal. So yeah, I hope I did okay. Like I was a bit concerned.
You
kasi
did fantastic.
I was,
I'm saying, no
I was
bias.
worried about everyone like not following what I was saying, and everyone's just like doing their own thing. And I was like, do I repeat it? Like, what do I do? So yeah.
The story is like,
And
I don't know if
food
I should
was
say
great.
it. I guess I could say it because it's my wedding. So it's like, it's funny because Ingrid, she has her concerns na baka wala makikinig. But whenever Ingrid talks during our wedding, it's like everyone was like, especially my pamangkin, like really cool. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for coming to my wedding. I apologize for the people that wanted to come to the wedding that weren't able to. Not the friends, but like there are listeners that sent me like their greetings. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Like it was very personal. And such a hassle. Like the entire thing is such a hassle. But it was really cool. And people got like Ingrid and Bobby's like people they got to see me in a different light, I guess, on that day. So
Narinig namin siyang komenta for the first time after knowing him for 3 years.
yeah, because of like I sing here on the show pero it's like puro pa biru lang, and then yeah, they got me to sing like a snippet.
Yung vows niya kasamang song. I was like, "Oy, grabe yan."
Yeah, my SDE's out. Don't search for it, you guys, please. So yeah, it's in Facebook somewhere. But yeah, appreciate you all. Appreciate you both for coming
Congrats,
to
Yukes
our
and
wedding.
Ali, our parents.
Thank you. Yeah, they both of them call us their parents now. So we're officially that old.
Because you guys take care of us, literally. And I think
Yeah, I mean, it's very parent-like. And again, like, I don't know if you guys see me, may mga times na nakatayo ako na dito sa likod yung ko. Very tito, right?
Very tito.
for sure.
Naka-vape pa.
Oh, Oh, basta
Like-
any point. And this sinasabihan ako ng mommy ko, it's like, stop vaping. Like, I know, I'm so nervous. Can you please chill? It's like, I gotta vape. So if there's any chance, like, we'll vape ako and whatnot. But yeah, it is what it is.
was a beautiful wedding. A beautiful wedding.
Technically,
Parang
the
towards
first...
the end, you guys felt more chill na eh.
Yeah, it felt more like, yep, this really is
And
a
ganun
Yuki
talaga, no?
wedding.
If you're getting wed, you're not gonna be able to eat.
Yep.
No? It just happens. Ang sarap nung pagkain, hindi ko nakain. Ano ba yun? Parang, it's like, people kept on going towards me, and it's like, oh, congratulations. I was like, oh, thank you. It's like, and don't get me wrong, I appreciate all those, right? But, man, we weren't able to do anything. We were just
Mali
sitting
pala
there.
yung sabi ko, grabe, ang galing ng wedding nila, makakain sila. Kasi nasa gitna kayo.
Oo.
No.
Nope.
I think they just ate it para lang may laman yung tiyan nila. Pero because they were so disoriented,
Yeah, and then when I went in front nga,
appreciate the taste.
when we went in front, I was like, oh, that's a plate full of food.
Yeah. And it's like, yeah, that's true. We didn't even touch like half of it.
Aw.
So, I don't know. It was wild. But yeah, really
Food was
cool.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Really good. Yeah. I love Lola's food. It's really chill. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, we got married in Lola Cafe. It's not a sponsorship. Just saying that
Yet.
we have really good food.
Shoutouts.
Not yet. Yeah. Lola, sponsor
Yeah.
us.
All I could think about after that is like, what a good start for the year for us. Our first event was something like that.
Was the wedding. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's
And
a
more
good,
to come, hopefully. Fingers
yes,
crossed. Yeah. Welcome back
It's
to
a
the
good,
Kingdom Podcast. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Bobby.
good wedding. Sorry, I was.
Yeah,
I
it
gonna
was.
say-
Yeah. It was really tiring. Really tiring. That's all I can think about. It's like so tired during that time. Plus, it was my mom's birthday after. So, more
Oh,
tiring after. So, yeah. Very nice. Good stuff. Welcome back to the Kingdom Podcast Season 5. Yuki, Ingrid, Bobby here. The Dweebs are back. And we're going to talk about one of the groups that we actually like. And it's been how many years now?
4, I think
4?
2020, no?
Yep.
5, 4 to
Pucha.
5.
Shit, man. 2020 was 5 fucking years ago? Holy
Yeah.
shit.
And it's already January 37 today, so.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, 37. So, we're talking about probably one of the contenders for comeback of the year, I would say. What a great group that came back at the start of this year. GFriend came back with, I don't know what the title of the song is.
Seasons of Memory?
Season of memories. Yeah,
Yeah.
Season of memories. Yeah. So yeah, I didn't know the English. I only knew the Korean. But yeah, they came back as an OT6 group. Fantastic. We were already talking about this in passing last year. I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now that it's here, and they've released this like over 2 weeks ago at the time of the recording, we haven't watched anything.
Yeah.
Like we
No,
didn't. We
just clips
tried
from
to
you.
avoid it. Yeah, we tried to avoid it to talk about it during this podcast episode, and we're going to do it right now. So we'll watch the music video and then talk about it a little bit, and then we'll do another reaction to one of their stages. So here we go. Season of Memories by GFriend in 2020 fucking 5. In 3, 2, 1. See, this is like the clock, right? Like it's
Yeah.
symbolic in a sense. Oh, it's a fast-paced song.
That's why I thought it was an anime song when I saw it on TikTok.
It sounds like an anime intro song for sure.
Yeah. Oh, Shinbi.
It's what GFriend does. Oh, these lyrics are good.
I'm so happy to see them, guys. I'm so happy to see them.
Aww.
She's
It's like they're walking through each like train car.
I know, right? Oh, man, so one. Oh, no.
She's my bias.
So what's your bias?
Yeah.
Here's my... Oh, my gosh. Here's Yuju.
These lyrics are good. It's like about them.
This is a good song.
Oh.
See, this is why Yuju is so important because she's the vocal.
Oh yeah, for sure, hands down, top 3 best vocals of Gen 3.
Diba?
Top 3.
Wow. Can this be not
Maybe
a one-time
maybe even
thing?
top 1, you know? I don't know. No, because Hype sucks. So it's gonna be a one-time thing.
Surprisingly though, uploaded under Hive.
Yeah, they were still under Hype. Like the name GFriend, I think.
Oh, source still also.
Dude, Yuju is so stable. They've grown so much. Like I'm talking about Vibis, right?
Yeah.
Compared to when they were in GFriend, and then now seeing them in GFriend after Vibis,
After Vivis.
they're so different in such a good way.
They're like a full person now. Like I guess
Yeah,
more
they're like-
established.
Really
Oh, whoa.
awesome idol now, and they were awesome back then. Don't get me wrong, but dude, so different.
Oh, I'm getting goosebumps.
Ako rin.
Mas ang ganda pa ng lyrics. It really tugs at your heart as a body.
Oh no, not the memory lane.
Oh no.
Oh yes,
Shit, they did this.
Oh my
yes, they did the thing.
Oh my god!
Rough? Wait, is
I
that
think
rough?
so.
It was rough, yeah.
I was gonna say Apple for some reason.
But oh.
Wow. Oh, then I'm getting goosebumps, bro.
Oh, this is the best comeback
Dang,
from
that was so
a reunion.
nice. Wow. Oh,
Oh
Hyung.
man,
Sabay rough yung next video na nag-play sa.
I was such a buddy. I was such a fucking buddy. Ucha, that's why when I found out that they were returning as a group for their 10th, I was so ecstatic. I was so excited about everything. And now, like, getting to watch this, like, and like, we still have one video that we're gonna watch after, and I might
Cry.
just go bonkers like after when I see that. You see, they were such a promising group. I feel that they could have done so much more with the time that they were supposed to have, and we just didn't get that because of reasons.
Yep.
An amazing group. They were great vocally. They were great dancers. They're
Visually.
awesome in fucking variety.
Yes.
Like they're fantastic variety show guests, you know? And
Of course.
it just feels so bad that we lost them so early as a group. And then here comes a fucking statement. Like, this is their forever one. You get what I mean?
Yes.
It's like they did their rough thing, and like Forever One had that Into the New World intro in the background, something like that. Like, it's a throwback, you know? It's a way to thank their fans. And I'm so pissed off that they were disbanded forcefully.
No, they
So
had
pissed right now.
they had a comeback.
As much as I'm happy.
Their most recent comeback before was it a disbandment? I think it was a disbandment. Was Mago, and they were only promoting that for what, 2 to 3 weeks, and then after that they made a statement that they were leaving Source
Tapos
Music.
na.
So, I mean, you're a buddy. I think we're all buddies here. It was pretty devastating for us to hear that, especially because Mago was a lot different from their usual sound.
Yeah.
Which a lot of people
It's
were
like-
excited about. And then after that, parang, what happened? But
They were branching out, and I think we talked about this in a previous episode, where like GFriend as a group, when they switched to Hybe, they were under Hybe na. Their sound just branched out towards a different route, and we all loved it.
Yeah, so
And
we were
then-
like, This is a hype sound thing. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, it's a hype sound, yeah. But like in a more mature kind of way that we absolutely loved. And then, poof, biglang like nawala sila. It's like, fuck! Really hated that time. Really hated it that time. And then like the things with hype happened. And it's like, I guess it's like a kind of blessing too. Like hindi na sila kasama dun sa
For sure, yeah.
big mishap with hype. So yeah. But yeah, man. Love GFriend. Shit, this is an amazing song.
And it put unnecessary pressure for like the next group that comes after them.
For
Tapos,
sure.
you know how the ups and downs of the Seraphim by now. They did a challenge together. You should see that. You know.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
Sarah and
like-
GFriend. The entire.
Oh, they did?
teams. Yeah, for this song.
You know, it kept on rewinding to me. It's like, this is what Source sold. Fucking horrible. This is, dude.
These companies, man.
These companies, they could have done so much.
I get it that at the end of the day, it is a business, and I mean, they wanted to have all the resources and attention that they could get to focus on debuting Les Seraphim at that time, but it was just such a, I guess, for lack of a better term, shitty way to do it. Especially for a group as good as GFriend that still had, you know, such a big, like, fandom at that time. But, I mean, I'm hoping that La Seraphim is sort of redeeming themselves now, even after the Coachella.
I think after Crazy, it's been okay.
Sorry?
After Crazy, I think it's been okay.
They're doing a lot better now, and yeah, it had a lot. It had a lot to do with, you know, all the hate that they got from the Coachella performance. So I'm glad that they took all that into consideration and, you know, trained a lot more.
I want to call
Is that a hope or is that what you think?
It's
Right.
an observation. I think they're doing
Alright.
a lot better.
They're doing okay.
Oh yeah, for sure, 100%. Like where they were, I think.
From Coachella, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think complacency is a thing in K-pop, and they are not complacent now,
Yeah.
and I think that's good. It builds character, you know. So, yeah, good shit. I want to react to this Studio Choom like a release from GFriend. It's the same song, but I
This
want
is
to
their
watch it with
first
you guys.
Studio Choom. I think it is, right?
Yeah.
Is it their first?
Or did they do one for Mago? I don't know.
Together.
No, I think they did Mago.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, they did Mago.
Wala pa kasing Studio Choom dati. Tanda na.
Hindi.
Ano pa siya eh? Indie.
Ano pa siya? Studio Choom na siya, pero like nakalagay B original. Ngayon kasi Studio Choom original na eh. So,
Okay, so just for
Yeah,
the
they did
viewers,
Mago.
kung hindi man kayo buddies and you're not familiar or you're slightly familiar with GFriend, GFriend has one of the best choreographies. Their dances are always so powerful. Even
They're
if
the InSync group.
they're the NSYNC group. They started the whole, what's that? The one in Idol Room, was it? Weekly Idol?
yung ano nila,
they were lined up
Relay?
in one. Yeah.
Relay dance?
not relay
Yeah.
dance. No, not the relay dance. Like the
times.
two times.
Yeah.
Speed.
That too, yeah.
They were one
They
of the
started that
pioneers
trend.
for that. Yeah. Were they the first?
I think they were the first one. Yeah, I think they were the first one.
Yeah.
Correct me if
Basta
I'm wrong, you guys.
Yeah, the
But
video got so
that was really
viral.
famous. Yeah,
Yep.
that's true.
They did Navilera.
It became
oh
a thing.
My gosh, Navilera.
They did Navilera. It became a thing because of what they did there. Like it got so much views. That's why they kept on repeating it in a Weekly Idol. So, yeah.
Kung hindi sila nawala, wala sila sa erasure of like top 3 third-gen girl groups, promise.
Oh yeah, for sure, 100%. Top 3, hands down. Like I would say,
Sure.
until now, yeah, they were in conversation compared to Twice and Blackpink, lagi when they debuted. Like I think it was Twice, and then they debuted, and then Blackpink debuted, or like something like that. I just know that Twice was first, if I remember correctly.
That legendary stage with all of them, Red Velvet, IOI. Ganda naman.
IOI. Fucking
Twice. May
And then,
BP
I
man
was like,
nandito.
it-
Pero grabe.
proves the statement, right? Yuju did the belt for Taeyeon and then put it a notch higher. It's like-
Was it for Into the New World?
Yes.
Yeah.
That bridge na may birit si Taeyeon doon, and then she put it higher, and then everyone was like, dude, it's like everyone was so surprised, like, who's this Yuju girl? And I was like, dude, you are missing out so much. When that released, sobrang yabang ko as a buddy that she did that belt. Like, because
And it's
Wendy
just
was
so
there,
nice
you know?
to hear her again, like all of them together. I mean, Vivis, they have their own charm and their character in terms of vocals, but you could really see the difference
Yeah.
with Yuju.
Yep, that's right. And again, like, it's not taking anything away from Vivis. Vivis is an entirely different group. It just so happens that the group members came from GFriend, but entirely different sound, entirely different discography, amazing discography at that too.
I
But
missed so
just
one.
listening to the GFriend sound, fucking amazing.
Yeah. I missed so one so much, you guys.
Let's do this Studio Choom thing. All right, let's do it in 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. Choreo time.
You gotta watch. You gotta watch how they dance. Dude.
I think they were one of the first groups that were so in sync.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong,
That's
but they
right.
were one of
That's
the
right.
first ones who started that.
Like, they were so in sync that people had to put rulers kapag gumaganon sila.
Yeah.
And they're like
Yeah.
fucking in a line.
All the same, yeah.
Yeah. They were amazing. They were power rookies at the time.
I remember my jaw dropping when may gusto stuff for some reason years ago.
Pucha. I love this. I love this part.
Yeah.
I guess that's how it is, no? Like, if you know how to dance, like, regardless of how long you don't do it.
That's what I was gonna.
Ganun pa
That's
rin.
what I was thinking too. Kasi
Muscle
sila so
memory lang yan eh. Easy lang yan for them.
Yeah.
So and what? Did acting after GFriend?
Yeah.
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 And I think modeling also. I mean,
Yeah.
for height.
Makes sense.
Yeah, all of them
She's a
have
tower.
decent heights.
Yeah, they do.
They are very tough.
There was a picture where GFriend as a group like had like andito sila nakatayo, and then Red Velvet was like here.
Yeah. Like, because they're all so tall together, you wouldn't think na
Yeah.
parang they're a lot taller than other idols.
That's
Dang.
yeah. They're of the like
Was it Universal?
except for Sowon. Sowon is the tallest girl group member. Have you guys
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
like of all the girl groups? He's the tallest.
It's like almost 6 foot, I think.
Yeah. I think she's like 5'10" or something. I don't know, 5'9", 5'10".
Mag-heels pa. Yeah, it's
Mag-heels
probably
pa siya.
6 foot performing.
I miss them
It's so different.
Grabing production.
It's so different yet so similar. And then here comes the rough part.
Dude, goosebumps.
Oh no! And they only, guys, did you see? They only did the 3 members that were
That
inactive.
yeah.
Puta.
Man.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Wait, that's also rough, right? That ending pose?
Yes, it was. Even the experience has been rough.
Yeah, it has been rough.
So what?
Oh my God, ang cute ni Unha.
Man.
Yerin. He's always been like that.
Wala. They don't make groups
See,
like
this is
that
what I hate
anymore.
about K-pop. This is what I hate about K-pop. And this is why I cannot understand the people that tend to, and like, it's not a judgment on them. Just wanted to point it out. But I wanted to talk about it briefly. This is why I don't understand why people stan project groups.
Sorry.
Look,
Bobby, go pala eh.
I'm a Kepler fan, right? So like I have the light stick, I have the albums and things. But I don't invest so much emotional investment towards the group. Like I love them, like don't get me wrong, I love Cheon, I love everyone. You know, it's like Dayan's great and stuff. But it's just so different compared to when I stan someone like Twice, maybe, right? Who I can provide like that emotional investment towards. Because I know that they're not going anywhere. And then I'm not saying that GFriend was a project group, right? But this is what I love and hate about K-pop is that you invest so much attention and time and love towards the groups. And then it's like at one point they're like poof, like they're gone. And that's what happened with GFriend, where there wasn't even like a warning that they were leaving. They just left
Yep.
and hate it.
I'm pretty sure that they weren't that prepared as well. Like I
Sure.
mean, I'd like to think na they were also as surprised as we were. Cause I mean, like they were doing good with Mago, right?
Oh yeah.
They were only promoting
sure.
for 2 to 3 weeks or less.
Happened to New East too.
Oh yeah,
think
yeah.
think Hype just woke up and like, hey, veteran groups, it's got their contract.
I mean, like Beko is doing a good job right now.
Oh my God, Becca looks so good.
I don't know, you guys. Like, I'm curious to hear your thoughts about like everything that we saw. Like, we only saw one song, but can they still go if this is not like a return / project?
Oh
Do you
yeah.
think they can still go in this day and age?
Oh yeah.
For sure. Wait, how many views did the MV get?
Shit, I don't know. Can you check?
4.8. No, that's a disservice. No, we failed
And
as
this is
humans.
the thing, right? And this is the thing, right? Like this is what happens when everyone goes stale. Not the group, but it was like the group has been stagnant because they disbanded for so long. So the attention that thing will get is not going to be as much because the regime of K-pop fans today is so different compared to where we were back in 2020 when everyone was at home.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I wouldn't want to say failed, but it is what it is, right? Like that's the reality of things. Like you can't really get to where you were when Mago was a thing.
And also, there's this statistic that was revealed for last year that global K-pop listens dropped by a significant amount, I think, and people are saying it's because of the local pop scenes growing in respective countries like ours,
Yep.
Thailand, and etc. So
Yeah.
maybe that's that. So I hope we go back to a time where streams didn't really matter, and these 4.8 million streams on YouTube for GFriend are like, it means much more now. I think that at least 4.8 million people looked forward to their comeback music video. I don't know. That's how I'm gonna look at it for
Yeah.
now.
I'd like to think that this comeback is just for buddies or for people who appreciated
Yes.
them at that time. And I mean, knowing them, close kayo. Pero knowing
Close.
them and their personalities kasi, parang this is something that they would appreciate or be happy more if yung niche market lang yung talagang makaka-appreciate. Like, they really put this out for us. So, I mean, yeah, we would have wanted for them to, garner a lot more attention than this. I mean, they deserve it. But I think this is okay for me and for them as well. Kasi
I love what you said. Yeah.
ang dami rin namang parang dami talagang sumubaybay and waited. I mean, I saw a snippet of them performing at it was a pretty small venue, but given the fact that there were a lot of people just cheering for them, naiyak yung mga members.
Probably the fan. Yeah.
The fan chants.
Oh my god, I saw that.
Naiyak sila kasi parang it just meant so much for them, I feel like, to perform again as OT6.
For people who love them the most.
Yes. So, I think that's what
As
matters
cheesy as
most
that
to them
sounds.
and for us. So, yeah.
I need one more GFriend comeback this year.
Same.
Can you hear me?
Please.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I can. We can hear you.
Yep. There you go. So yeah. Just I love what you said when you said that it's not to garner the attention, and that's totally true. This wasn't for another resurgence of GFriend. This was for buddies that were waiting for them for the last 4 years. Clamoring for something that as 6 members to happen, So it was meant for buddies. And it wasn't meant for anything more than that. And I think what they did, shows what kind of prowess GFriend as a group has. And they can still keep up. They can still release bangers, But it is what it is, Like, it happens. Like, this is a one-time thing. Like what Bobby, was hoping for earlier. It's like, I hope they do another one, but highly doubt that's going to be the case. And if this is it, pretty happy of what they showed us. It's pretty cool. And we got this a bit briefly in Queendom. If you guys remember.
Yeah.
They did rough in Queendom, right? So, I'm happy. As a buddy, I'm happy. I love that song. I'm definitely putting that on the playlist. And I can put it now. Kasi, napakinggan ko na siya. Because I wasn't able to listen or watch any GFriend stuff until we record this episode. So, pretty happy about that. I was really teary-eyed.
If you were hyped, though, would you do anything in your power right now to get them back? Considering your situation.
If I were
From a
hype,
business standpoint.
in a business standpoint, no. But if I were hype, fuck yeah. Pucha, like,
Oh, no, yeah,
kung,
for sure, for
like,
sure.
kung ako lang, for sure, kukunin ko siya. Like, in a heartbeat. But, yeah. From a business
They were
standpoint,
the reason
I
why
won't.
they acquired Source Music. It was because they had GFriend.
That's true. Yep. Well, they also had the Seraphim looming in the background. So
I guess.
they thought Sarah was, the next big thing. Which they were.
They could have
in a
coexisted,
sense.
man. Would have been so nice to have a senior and junior.
I know.
2 different genres, too.
Eh, wala eh. Pera eh.
Hi. She
wala
who
eh.
must not
Yeah.
be named. I'm kidding.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Wait, did they do Killing Voice now? That's weird if they haven't.
They did. They did.
Oh, they did. Okay.
They did. And we're not gonna do that in this episode.
No,
but,
no.
Yeah, definitely we'll watch
Killing
that.
Voices are a live stream thing, I think.
So yeah.
We can do that soon.
Final thoughts, guys.
Isa pa, kaya pa yan eh. Isa pa, GFriend.
Tapa shot. Isa pa
Isa
shot.
pa yan, second half of the year.
Basta, excited ako panoorin yung mga performances nila ulit ng old songs nila. Kasi I haven't seen any of it. Kasi for sure,
Yeah, me too.
diba you've seen snippets of them performing Me Gustas 2, Time for the Moonlight. Fuck. I can't wait. Can't wait to see it.
Okay, serious end note is at least
Okay.
this comeback doesn't seem like a goodbye this time.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I'm hopeful. It's
Let's
like
see
the
if that turns
lyrics.
out.
The lyrics said, "We found each other again."
Yeah.
That can't be goodbye.
It can't be goodbye. And it's like it's so heartbreaking to think of. Like they're just there, but you just don't see them, So I don't know what happens for GFriend in the future, but if this is goodbye, then that's a pretty good goodbye. Like
I'm pretty happy.
Chill.
Pretty happy.
Oh well. Yeah. That being said, thank you so much for listening to us. Like, just go gaga over GFriend. It's a normal thing behind the scenes. We don't have a
You need a photo
spazzing moments. So, thanks for listening to this episode of the Kingdom Podcast. We'll see you again for the next one. Peace, guys. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.
The Kingdom Podcast is brought to you by the Kingdom Podcast Creative Team. You can find us on Instagram and TikTok at the Kingdom Pod PH. All episodes are available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. Thanks for listening to the show, and see you next time.
The opinions of podcast creators, hosts, and guests are not necessarily reflective of the official stance of the Pod Network Entertainment, its hosts, or other network programs. The content created by the people behind the podcast is personal and not meant to harm any religion, ethnicity, group, organization, company, or individual.